Hello everyone, welcome back to Brightheim. This is episode 12, and as you can see we've got a bit of canola to harvest today. So today I'm planning to do the canola harvest. I won't show it all on screen. And where did my tractor go? Oh, we went on a walkabout. Anyway, we're going to do a harvest. I'll show some of it on screen, some of it I won't. And then I think we'll cut some trees, because I think there should be some ready. So we'll have a look at that shortly. Now I need to cut a headline here because I don't want to drive all over the crops with this big beastie. So back up. So I missed my video yesterday. I used the opportunity, right now every time I make a video I upload it the same night. And you know, it's proving to be difficult to do that. If I have any glitch at all, there's just no time to recover from it. So what I did was skip the video, Monday's video, so that I'd be able to upload one a day later. So I basically can get a day ahead. That means I'll have a little bit of recovery time if I need it. So let's just do this headland here. One more row of it. Boy, this sure seems to be driving slow. Come on, you old beast. There we go, we'll go gear number 2. That should give me enough room for turning. So we're going to go up here and get this started up. Right up in this corner. And then while it's running, we can have a look at the trees, and we'll get the tractor over here ready for picking up. I think I'll use the truck, just because it's nice and fast. That, and if you're like me, you haven't had enough of it yet. Or maybe you have, and if that's the case, well, I'm sorry, but you're still going to see more of it. Got rid of my poor old Zill truck, though. Alright, so where are we here? There we go. Now imagine that canola. I'm only going to have to unload it once, and then like once during the harvest, and then the last time will be after it's all done. So you should have plenty of time to work on it. Have a look at the logs here. Getting pretty narrow drive through here, isn't it? Look at them all. Holy cow, that's a lot of trees. That is going to keep me busy. So what I'll be doing is I'll show a little bit of it on screen, but I'm planning to pretty much do the whole harvest of these trees off screen, because otherwise it'll be like another 30 episodes of me cutting trees, and I don't know about you, but if I was watching these I'd be pretty bored with that. So what we're going to do, you can see some of them have blazes on them, so we can selectively prune them here. And then what I'll have to do is probably plant a bunch down at the other end of the field, so when I finish this bunch I'll have those ones ready. I don't know what to call this. The stand. I guess it's a stand of trees. Or a murder of trees. No, that'd be gross. Oops. Look away, look away. I have to drive a little bit on the field here. Well, I'm not reversing down the whole length of this, so. And what I will do, though, is how do you change this? Nope, not that one. There we go. Put the prop back on here. Jeez. Crazy acceleration downhill. Wow, that's at 60% already. I didn't expect it to fill up that fast. I wonder if he's going to be able to make it up all the way up there. I think so. We'll go up there and meet him. Let's see, I'll head up here, and then I'll switch to another vehicle and start getting ready for logging. Actually, I think you've probably seen enough of this already, unless, well, you've seen the grain go in the trailer before. It'll be more of that, so I'm going to pause it here and get set up for doing some logging, and then I'll resume. So I'll see you shortly. Alright, the canola harvest is just about finished. I've cut a few trees down, and it turns out they're still a bit close to the fence along the road, but fortunately it's a private road. It's Haven't seen any traffic on it, so yeah, it's my road to there. Haha. Anyway, wiped out the fence. Don't really care because there's no cattle over there, so what do I care, right? It's just an old barbed wire fence. So we'll go over and have a look as soon as this is done. Well, let's just pull up here and let it finish here and drop off. Like so. Alright, and we'll head over and grab the saw. Oops, should refuel the saw. There we go. So yeah, if I left this longer, I could just go along this outside line here and then follow the trees. You know, just keep kind of following them along this line, but I cannot do that since I'm harvesting early. So as you can see, I'm threading the needle here, dropping them between trees because I have no idea what will happen if I drop one on top of these other ones. But I do know that's one strong barbed wire fence. So as you can see, the tops are, every top that I've cut 3, and all 3 are rested on the fence. So not much I can do about that. I just won't plant that close next time. Or I suppose I could just go another day without cutting, but feel the need to tree. Alright, so do we have any? There we go. Ooh, that's a big one. Well, I hate to follow it across that other log, but I think I can. Yeah, there might be room. Let's try it. Well, this one could be a little... Oh yeah, see, it went the wrong way. You bugger. Oh wow. You know, I could cut 50 trees and this wouldn't happen until I turned on the recording. But anyway, now what do we do? So in real life what I would do is... Well, I wouldn't have done this in the first place, but if I did, I certainly wouldn't be standing here because this can kick out at you at any time. So what you want to do is grab this butt with a chain on it or something so that you could basically pull the butt out here, and it's going to pick up a lot of dirt and crap, but oh well. So what we're going to do is this. This is what you wouldn't do. Oh, yeah, so now that's quite a hazard. I wonder if I can push that. Nope. Alright, well, let's not stand under it. Now what do we do? I don't know, I haven't run into this yet on this. So I guess we shall see. Guess we'll release this, because who knows what's going to happen here. I suppose you all know what's going to happen here. You could tell me, you know. Alright, so what we're going to try and do here is we want to make the butt end go to the right of where we are here. And because this tree right next to me is still standing, it's unlikely that tree would push it over, so I'm pretty safe over here. So now let's see. Now we see if I'm clever or not. You know what? Would be better. Let's see. What we're gonna do here is just tug out this this butt. Oops, I missed it. But anyway, it did what I wanted to do, which was drop it. All right. Hey, like a pro, right? You're right. All right. So let's get this beastie back out of the way here. And then I'll grab the saw and cut another tree, and then we're gonna start loading, and then I'll skip ahead. Yeah, let me see. Alt N. Here we go. Get this thing up. Now I'll grab the saw. Now what Alt N did was allowed me to move the shield instead of the crane. So I'll trim up this mess. What a mess I made of this tree. Now, I guess we can probably save this top. That'll fit. Don't know if it's worth it, but hey, we're gonna load it anyway. Because we need the money. See, this is always a safe place to cut, you see? So, well, I guess it wouldn't be because this log could roll into you. But cutting from over here, because I'm uphill. I don't know why I'm showing you guys this. I don't even know if you're interested in it. But let me know in a comment. Now, let's see. This one? Yeah, I didn't think so. So I think these two have blazes on them. Yeah, we'll drop these two and then we'll start loading them up. And that one looks like it went better. So Dirtebber sent me a message, said he was going to do a mod spotlight on Forstmod, so keep an eye out for that. If you haven't seen any of his mod spotlights yet, well, I don't know if you live in a cave or not, but they're pretty popular. A lot of the mods I get, it's after I watch his videos, I kind of get ideas for mods there, like know what's out there and know whether or not it's going to work without having to download it and try it myself. Let's see. Good enough. That's all we're going to cut for now. So let's load them up. Fuel the saw. Actually, what we're going to do first is grind the tops that I don't want and the butts that I don't want. Now, I don't know if you can hear it or not. Do you hear that kind of ticking noise? What is that? Because I hear it on every tractor. It's bizarre. Okay, anyway, let's I don't know why I brought this one. I guess I should have brought the little tractor, but oh well. Now, the first thing we're going to do is go along the outside of the fence here and get rid of all these darn tops. No, I guess I don't have to go on the outside since that one's over mostly in here. So we're going to grind up these tops. Gives us a little better working area, and really they're just not worth the effort it would take to load them up. A couple $100. Seems like you really have to mess with them. So what I'm going to do is just go along here, clean off the tops. That one will be loading, so let's go over here. I'll just show grinding these two bits here, and then I'll pause it until I've got all this done. I just want to kind of show bits and bobs of what I'm doing. That way you don't have to get stuck watching me just cut trees for a whole episode or harvest a field the whole episode. We'll break it up, try and keep it interesting. Now this part's not particularly realistic, but oh well. Oop, don't grind that one up. I'll get that last butt there on that one. Alright, I'll pause here, and then once I start loading up, I'll show a bit of that. Alright, it's time to start loading. So I pull up along here, and then I kind of, not jackknife the trailer, but I cut at a sharper angle. You'll see why here in a second if you didn't see it before. Now, you know what I should do is turn that helper thing on, because that really does help. So, get the right tool selected, there we go. See if I can do this without causing a train wreck. Bit of out of practice, I haven't done it in a few days. Doesn't sound like much, but hey, when you're playing Agrarian Skies every day, this is kind of a change. So Fadman is hosting a private server, just a few of us on it, and so I've been pretty hooked to that. Holy cow! So Fad and I teamed up on that, and there's some other couple other teams going. Don't know if you'll ever see a video for that. That's kind of our off-screen time. Everybody needs some time off, right? Even from gaming. I know, I can't believe it either. I don't even believe I just said it. Alright, so let's grab this one. concentrating. Don't drop it. Don't derp. Don't derp. Don't do it. Trying to hit this headboard thing on the I don't know actually what it's called, but the I'll call it a headboard, headache rack, whatever, on the front of the trailer. You can really hit the arm on it and cause problems. So got to be pretty careful not to do that. Oh, looks like I missed a top when I was grinding them up. It's one thing I should have actually cultivated in here, but I thought it would look more realistic like this. But anyway, yeah, you can see it's pretty hard to see in the grass where things are sometimes. Ah, you bugger. Just a little bit out of range. Let's just move it a little bit. Let's grab this one on, and or grab this one, put it on, then I'll pause a bit, and we'll get this loaded up, and then we'll go for a trip over and sell it and see how much money we get. And we'll give that new Unimog a try here with the sawdust. We'll take it over and unload and see what we need, whether or not we need to put any more sawdust in the bioheat plant. It stores 10,000 in it, and it uses 4,000 a day, so you have to load it every 2.5 days. And I think with the amount of logging I'm going to do, I'm going to have so much sawdust I'll have to probably buy another bioheat plant if I want to use it. Anyway, I will pause here, and then we'll have a look. Once I've got the trailer loaded, we'll zip over to the shop, or else I'll start it up here in a minute when I derp out and do something silly, and then you can see it and laugh at me. Alright, we're almost done here. If you're curious how long this takes me, that sort of thing, you see I'm at 6:55 on the time on the top there, and I started recording at about 6 o'clock. That's 6 a.m. is when I started my day here, so that gives you some idea of how long I've been at it, just in case you're wondering. So we're almost, as you can see, we can take a lot more logs here, and I'm considering whether or not I should do so. But unfortunately for today, the game time is somewhat limited, so I think I'll be just taking this load. Alright, so we'll grab this last log. I did say this episode was going to be a bit longer today, so I can show a little more of it on screen. So we can show the drive across town, and hopefully not any car accidents, because, yeah, that would be bad. See where this little laser line here is handy, isn't it? Alright, so that's the last log, I believe. Hard to tell in this grass. Hopefully it's the last log. Let's see here, we'll get this lined up properly. Close enough. Alright, so we need to get out of here. How the heck am I going to do that with a dolly trailer? Well, I guess we're going to have to go around the perimeter. So that's yet another thing I'll have to watch out for. Oh, get rid of that laser light. When I go and replant, I think I will leave a little more room around the outsides. Yeah, see, I'm even going to have to mess with this. Now what I could do, what I should probably do, is get this out here and then fire up the Unimog and haul the trailer that way. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And first we'll check on our tractor here. So we're using the Vaderstad seeder there. A lot of neat animations on this thing. Wonder what this wheel going here is. Is that a marker, or is that running something? I don't know. Have you ever seen one of these before? You see that metal wheel on the furthest side out here? Well, let me know what that's for, because I'm interested. Anyway, so this is almost finished. Hop out and let him finish his thing, and now we'll switch over to the truck. Got a steering wheel, I should probably use it, eh? Yeah. running through the jungle here. Planting these trees pretty thick. It actually kind of simulates going out into the woods and cutting, because I had to, you know, get around all the trees and tree huggers. No, not really. I shouldn't say that. I'm kind of a tree hugger myself, so if you're a tree hugger, I wasn't trying to insult you. If you're not, well, you should. You can hug trees. It's alright. It's a living thing, right? So as far as logging, my views on that is selective logging. I don't see a problem with it, as long as you try and like we do need wood, do need lumber. So as long as the logging companies don't go in there and just strip everything, which is called clear cutting, and I'm totally against that. Just get my beacon on here, trying to stay on the road. I think I'm speeding. Oh well. Yeah, so I'm more for selective cutting, which is kind of what I was doing right there, is going in and cutting the trees I wanted and left the rest. It's more sustainable. That just makes more sense to do it that way. But I guess if you only care about today's profits and not tomorrow, then yeah, clear cut it. Oh, there goes the milk truck. Sorry buddy, I don't have any cows yet. Sure hope my trailer's still with me. Or more importantly, the logs on the trailer. This thing is crazy fast compared to the other truck. And all my other tractors. Wouldn't that be something I get here and all the logs are gone? Oh, I left the whole trail of them. Alright, so let's do a little turn in here. Nor the Warrior is making fun of me for not using this, and just having discovered it a couple episodes ago. Haha, Nor. Thanks for telling me sooner. That's okay. Why is it everybody likes making fun of me? I guess it's because I'm such a perfectionist that when I mess up, it's amusing to folks. That's okay, have your laugh. I still sleep at night. Alright, so let's unload this. What are we doing? $3,300. We still got about $30,000 left on the loan, so I would like to hopefully pay that off today. Let's see. See how it goes. Looks like the tractor finished seeding over there, so I'll have to go check on that next. Get in there. I'll use my steering wheel for this, so then I can just gradually turn it. This is so much, using this loader works so much better with the steering wheel. See, because you can just turn it, see, even a little bit, or a lot of it. Certainly when you're handling pallets, which are really notoriously jumpy, this works quite well with the steering wheel. Otherwise, with a keyboard and mouse, moving pallets around with this thing is really tough, because every time you make a turn, like when you're doing this, you see, it doesn't look like much, but once you're moving and it's doing this, you end up just, the thing bobbles right off the forks. It's really annoying, which is part of the reason why I set my steering wheel up. Alright, so let's see here, get a little bit in. So I was delighted this weekend. I reached the 1,000 subscriber mark, and I was pretty impressed by that. Yeah, look at this up here. Come on, you. Concentrating. You can tell when I'm concentrating because I get all quiet. Either that or I'm angry, but I'm not really angry, am I? Why would I be mad? I got money coming in. But it doesn't look like I'm going to hit that 30,000 mark on this. I'd be lucky to hit 20. Let's see. We've got about a half unloaded, I think. hungry right now. I could eat a horse. It's just about dinner time, so can't wait. As soon as I'm done this, I'm having pizza and peas. Yeah, I know that sounds strange, but my peas in real life, they all kind of come ripe at once, and I like to eat them fresh. I don't like to freeze them, so yeah, I've been eating peas like crazy. So homemade pizza and homegrown peas. Plus I don't really like vegetables much on my pizza, so I kind of need them on the side because you gotta eat your veggies. If you don't, you end up all grumpy like me. Oh, come on, get in there. I don't think anybody's gonna call me up hiring me on to work at their sawmill for unloading stuff. Just have to line up a little better on this one because we'll be reaching in their ways. There we go. Like so. So I like to, if you look at the side here, I like to kind of put the bottom of the bucket in like this, and then so you can kind of push forward here. Yeah, they're so far in, I have to drive in a bit, but kind of push them along like so. And scoop them. And push the trailer over, but I don't care. It's not like it's my trailer. Oh wait, it is my trailer. Oh, see, I knew I shouldn't have brought that stupid little top over. Now I gotta make an extra trip just for that. Stupid little top. Alright, so we'll drop this off, and then we're gonna go over and we'll get the rest of that field taken care of, and I've got some manure spread. I think I showed that last episode too, so I don't know if you really want to see more of that. Just driving around with mucks shooting out the back. I think I need some fuel for the Unimog too. I have to stop at the fuel station on the way through. Okay, you behave yourself. Gotcha. Alright. Hopefully I can let go of it again when I get it over there. So we're at $30,009. Oh wow, we made it. $30,903. So let's see how much this gets us. If it's like $200 or $300, then yeah, I know I keep saying I won't load them up again, but really. Oh, get off there. See? It's definitely not worth it messing with these things. Alright, you. I don't like you and you don't like me, but let's just do this and I can go back to doing other stuff. Come on. You're gonna fall off now. You don't want to be on the hook. Come on. Rage. Rage-inducing. It's the one problem with this hook, and I have this problem with this way more than I do on, for instance, the Unimog, or the, what's it called? Not the Unimog, the WF track. So what I'm going to do is take it over here, and it'll say, oh, you're putting this in the trailer? Well, we'll let go then. I'm going to fool it. Alright, now let's see if I can get this to release. Oh, really, this is rage-inducing. Alright, I'm just going to pause it here while I'm derp with this, because this is kind of a waste of time for you guys to watch me messing with this. Alright, so that only took a second here. Just went over and you just kind of tip the thing up and open and close the claw a whole bunch of times, and eventually it lets go. Jiggle the damn thing around. Geesh. Wish there was a manual locking script. That would be nice. Okay, so off we go to the fuel station. If I could see, it'd make it that much easier, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, now we needed to get sawdust, and since I have to reset this trailer anyway, because if I take that back and try and put more logs on it, it does not work. So what we're going to do is, what was it? 5 key? Yes. Alright, so we're going to pull this under there and get some sawdust. Change of plans. Alright, we'll just pull it a little bit further. See, I'm not sure. This, for some reason, this sometimes spews out, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if it's related to how much is laying on the ground or what. But I'm trying to make enough room here that I'm going to get that with the front end loader, and then if more starts coming out, it'll fall in that. So we'll go back over here and fire this up again. Just gonna drop the claw right here. Now the other bucket I believe is over here on the other side of the Unimog, so let's go grab that. So load this up. Nom 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 nom. Like this little bucket. If I can just get behind between the building and the Unimog, I'll be all set. In there a little more, a little more. Got it. Whoops, we're stuck on the building a bit. Is that a song? Hooked on a building? No, I think that's Hooked on a Feeling, but close enough. Now all you old guys are laughing because you know what I'm talking about, and you younger folks are probably like, what the heck are you talking about, hey man? Which is probably pretty much what you're saying most of the time, right? Yeah, well, you know what? Another 20, 30 years you're going to be old too, so there. And then you know what? The young people then won't have any idea what you're talking about either. Alright, so dump this in, and that should give us the wood chip texture, and it does. Hello, you're gonna dump the rest? Oh. Okay then, well, we'll keep that 1% of 0 in there. Any of you are recently in math will know that that makes no sense at all. We're at 0 units and 1%. 1% of 0 is... Get in there. So I would say no more is going to come out, so we're going to move that Unimog out a bit so we get a little bit easier to work with here. There we go. Now I can load this up. I think there might still be a little bit on the ground. I don't know if it's worth loading up or not. Nah. Alright. There we go. Set this over here. We're just going to shut this down now. Let's reset that trailer. Oh, that's that trailer. There we go. Yeah, only 7,000 units, but that's good enough. So we're down to 35 liters of fuel, so we're going to stop at the fuel station and then we'll... Yeah, now this is part of the reason I wanted this thing. Look how nice and fast I can drive it. As long as there's no traffic. Try to beat this guy by that intersection, he would have cut me off. That red car ever going to get filled with fuel? It must be an employee because he's always there. Fill with fuel. I didn't shut off my engine. Oh well. I'm in a hurry. Well, I'm going. Is this the right place? Yeah, it is. Alright, so now we're heading over to the bioheat plant. And we're going like batter to heck. Stop sign. We don't need to worry about stop signs. There's no police. Sure is a nice truck, isn't it? I really like this mod. .6 tons. I do not think that's accurate. Alright, so you can actually back this right up here. Let's see how much there's in it. Alright, so it's like half full. So we can back up to it. Okay then, I guess I should have gone the other side, but anyway, it's going in. Silliness. Get my $2,000. Good enough. See, there's one weird thing. You see how it still shows sawdust in it there? So now I won't be able to load anything else up into this until I either reset it or relog the game, like save and restart again. Don't know why, just the way it goes. I'm not going to show you the return trip. I'll just pull over here. Alright, so we're back to the farm and we'll finish this up. And I'm going to just do along that edge. You see how he doesn't always get along there? We'll get that little bit. I can't help it. I'm OCD. Not officially, but I mean, you be the judge. Huh. Slightly obsessive compulsive. My entire family would agree. That's okay. When I'm doing stuff like painting and drywall, that sort of thing, it takes me a lot longer to get it done, but when I'm done, it looks perfect. Yeah, I thought there was something there. Which I guess would make me a terrible farmer, but oh well, there you are. Alright, back to the farm, so I need to load up some manure next, and then we can call this an episode. So I think I'll probably just run down the one tank, and then I'll end her there while I go back for more. So I don't think you need me to do more than one tank. You've seen it before, recently. Am I going to clear that? Ooh, that was close. Do need to get a bigger tractor though. Like this one is probably of my, traditional tractors. I'm not including like the WF track or the Unimog. But of my traditional tractors, I would say this is probably the most powerful I've got right now. But I think it's about time to go something a little bit heavier duty maybe. I don't know, it's not that I need it, I guess more that I want it. Don't know what I'll go to next. There's a whole bunch of, what do you call them, the Ursus ones I got with the pack that I just have not used yet. And there's also some that came with the titanium. I think they might be on the big side, but we shall see. But I am going to do some different tractors that I haven't tried before, but it will be a little while before I can do that because I really want to get that money together for the biogas. Up and down the field doing the slurry. It's a smelly job, but somebody's got to do it. So I've watched some videos of people doing this in real life, Yeah, if you can imagine that, I watch videos of people doing this in real life, spreading muck. But anyway, yeah, there's some big tanks out there. Like, this is just a little tiny tank. Now when I do that other field, I'll just finish off the end of this one. I'm starting to run out of the manure. I should get some cattle going, but again, I want to just get that cash, so... It's probably cheaper for me to use the other fertilizer just until I get the cows. Oops, get over there again. Yeah, it'd be cheaper for me to buy the chemical fertilizer until I can get some cattle and get my own production going. Alright, so we've got a little bit left there, but not enough to make it worthwhile. I'll just put a little along the edge of the field here. Come on, you. So, having said that, we are about that time again, unfortunately. If I could live stream this, I would, and then you can watch it all day. But I cannot, so... Oops, trying to hit the tree. Ooh, that was close. So, I will see you next time. Thank you very much for joining me, and those of you who are leaving comments, I really appreciate them. Just hit the 1,000 subscriber mark this weekend, and I can't believe that. Wow, it's a lot of people. That's when where I grew up. The town was only 1,000 people, so it's like having a whole town has subscribed and is interested in this. So that's pretty awesome. So thank you those who have subscribed and commented, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.